Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. Our Father, Mother, God have confirmed that indeed the I Am presence of every person has recalibrated the permanent seed atom and the immortal, victorious threefold flame in our heart. Every person is now experiencing the highest frequency of vibration within our heart flame that we have been able to receive since prior to our fall from grace eons ago. This was a multidimensional collective accomplishment that has affected in the most positive ways the holy innocents and all of the remaining people on earth who have been holding this sacred space for this vitally important facet of Mother Earth's ascension process. Now, all is in readiness for the next step. This involves strengthening our direct connection with the source of all that is, our Father, Mother God. Our earthly bodies are literally multidimensional technology. In the paradigm we are co-creating, we have the ability to hold space within our bodies for the highest frequencies of vibration. All we have to do is breathe consciously and pay attention to who we are being in every moment through our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Every single one of us has all the skill, wisdom, knowledge, strength, and courage we need to succeed God victoriously in whatever our mission is. We just need to listen to our heart and respond according to our intuitive inner guidance. Due to the monumental shift of energy, vibration, and consciousness that have taken place within our earthly bodies since the birth of this decade, 2020 to 2030. Day by day, our I Am presence has been able to elevate our holy breath. That means that with every breath we take, we are now breathing higher and higher frequencies of our life force and prana. The Company of Heaven said this is empowering our light work in ways beyond our comprehension. When we are embodied on earth, our physical breath is our direct connection to our Father, Mother, God, the source of all that is. That is why we take our first breath at birth and our last breath as we leave the earth through the process we refer to as death. During the important stage of preparation that we are now in the midst of, the Company of Heaven is reminding us how the holy breath is assisting with the divine alchemy of transfiguring our earthly bodies from carbon-based planetary cells into fifth-dimensional crystalline-based solar light cells. Over the years, the beings of light have shared a lot about the divine alchemy taking place as Mother Earth ascends up the spiral of evolution into the fifth-dimensional realms of light. Today, they are reminding us of some very important information that will help each of us to move our process of divine alchemy forward in the light. What the beings of light are sharing with us today is something very easy, but very powerful, that you and I and the rest of humanity have the ability to do every day. They said if we will do this, it will accelerate everything in our process of divine alchemy. All we need is the willingness and the dedication to do this simple task every day on behalf of ourselves, the holy innocents, and the rest of humanity. Carbon-based molecules are predominantly carbon, but crystalline-based molecules are comprised mostly of silica and oxygen. Unfortunately, at this time, the oxygen in the air humanity is breathing is polluted with myriad toxic substances. This means that the oxygen our body elemental and our I Am presence have available to use in the process of divine alchemy is not nearly as pure as it should be. Consequently, the crystalline-based cells are harder to form, and the process is taking much longer than necessary. In order to remedy this situation, we are being assured by our Father, Mother God, that if we will use the rhythmic holy breath and command our I Am presence to inbreathe God's pure source oxygen from the very core of creation, and then assimilate it, expand it, and project it through our earthly bodies into the physical world of form, we will be able to transcend the pollution in the air we breathe. Our I Am presence and our body elemental will then have pure source oxygen to form the fifth dimensional crystalline-based cells for our solar light bodies. Today, the company of heaven will guide us through this rhythmic holy breath. To begin, I will describe how the rhythmic holy breath is done. Then we will do it together 3 times, as directed by the company of heaven. The rhythmic holy breath is very simple. It consists of 4 parts. The in-breath, then we hold the breath in, then we exhale, and then we hold the breath out. With each of these steps, we affirm the following statements within the silence of our heart. So let's begin by exhaling. Now breathe in, and as you do, affirm within your heart, I am inbreathing God's pure source oxygen. Now hold the breath, and as you do, affirm, I am assimilating God's pure source oxygen. Now exhale, and as you do, affirm, I am expanding God's pure source oxygen. And holding the breath out, you affirm, I am projecting God's pure source oxygen. Now breathe normally. We will now do the rhythmic holy breath 3 times together. I will say the affirmations out loud so that we will all breathe in unison. But when you do the rhythmic holy breath on your own, repeat the affirmations within the silence of your heart flame so that you can focus your attention on each breath. I will begin with the following brief invocation. I am my I Am presence, and I am one with the I Am presence of all humanity. As one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I consciously breathe the most intensified frequencies of God's pure source oxygen from the very core of creation. Now Exhale and follow me through this rhythmic breath 3 times. Inhale, I am in-breathing God's pure source oxygen. Hold, I am assimilating God's pure source oxygen. Exhale, I am expanding God's pure source oxygen. Hold, I am projecting God's pure source oxygen. I am in-breathing God's pure source oxygen. I am assimilating God's pure source oxygen. I am expanding God's pure source oxygen. I am projecting God's pure source oxygen. I am in-breathing God's pure source oxygen. I am assimilating God's pure source oxygen. I am expanding God's pure source oxygen. I am projecting God's pure source oxygen. Now breathe normally. Dear one, ask your I Am presence to reveal to you how vitally important this rhythmic holy breath is for you, the holy innocence, humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth. Memorize this simple process, and when possible, repeat it a few times throughout your day. God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.